Okay, some hints for homework sheet 22. First question, 20% of 400. Then I would calculate 10% first of all. And we know how to do 10%, we just divide by 10. And then 20% would be double that. Remember the pound sign. The fifth prime number, well, the first one's 2, then we go 3, then we go 5, then we go, and then you want the fifth one. 23 times 7. First thing I would do there is times by 20. Then I would times by 3 and add them together. 2/7 of 21. Divide by the bottom number and then times by the top number. 0.75 add 45. Think of that as 75p add 45p. It's probably the easiest way to do it. 4 cubed. 4 times 4 times 4. £20 take away £4.25. You know that, just remember the pound sign. And then 34,000 centimetres in kilometres. Well, divide by 100 to put it into metres, and then divide by 1,000 to put it in kilometres. Question 9. 80% of all office waste can be recycled, so that's an important number there. So we have to work out 80% of 60 kilograms. So again, find 10%. How do you do that? You divide by 10 and then times by 8 for 80%. Question 10, we did that one in class. Today we'll just quickly go through it again. 7 cows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cows. They produce 12 pints of milk each. So 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12 and 12. Now if you add all those together, that'll tell you how much milk they produce in total. And we said in class that was 84. There's an extra cow comes along who produces 16. So we'll add that on and get a new total. And that new total is to be then divided by the number of cows that you've got. So you originally had 7 cows, the extra one makes 8. So if you divide that by 8, you'll get the new mean answer. And the answer is in pints. Second side, plot the points. Remember, it's along first and then up or down. So plot the point 4, 1. Plot the point -4, -2. So that means you go left to -4, down to -2. I will allow you to plot the last one yourself, join them up and name the shape. Now I think we all know it's a triangle, but I'm looking for the word in the front. What type of triangle is it? Question 12. ABC means A times B times C. So put each of your numbers in there and multiply. AB, A times B, take away BC, B times C. So remember, bod mass, work out these answers first before you do the takeaway. Last question, again it's a bod mass, so I would do the bracket part first of all. So the first thing I'm going to do is C take away B, get my answer for that, and then times by the A number. Question 13, round these numbers to one decimal place. So the first one, 12, let me make it a bit bigger, 12.45632. To one decimal place, I'm going to imagine my line is drawn there. I'm going to look at this number. Now because this number's a 5, then this number here is going to jump up 1. So it's going to be 12.5. Let me remove this part and look at what the answer would be for 2 decimal places. So this time I'm going to draw my line after 2 places. So I'm going to draw my line here. I'm going to look at this number. Because it's a 6, this number is going to jump up 1. So my answer is going to be 12.46. And if you keep going like that for the rest, drawing lines, looking at numbers, that should help. Now the last question this week is just one of these wee puzzles. 25 people voted for the class rep. Lisa had 15. Robert had 10. Now if one person changes their mind, Lisa goes to 14, Robert goes to 11. So that's for one person. Keep doing that pattern down until Robert wins, and you'll know how many people need to change. Okay, that should help this week's homework.